Honeycrisp. Pretty delicious. Anyways, today is, I have to actually check, November 5th, which is opening day for Dollywood's Smoky Mountain Christmas. Now, normally, I'm a wait until after Thanksgiving to celebrate Christmas kind of guy, but I'll give it an exception. This is one of the biggest amusement park Christmas events in the country and the entire world. Most people say it's the best one. I agree. It's the best one I've ever been to. It's also the only one I've ever been to, but shut up. Don't worry about that. So we're going to go. I'll talk more when I get there because it's already 10:13 and it's going to take me close to an hour to get there. I want to take advantage of the first hour of golden hours when I get there. I'll explain later. Well, I get the distinct feeling that I will not be taking advantage of golden hours today. Wow. For those of you who aren't aware, for the first hour that the park is open, every day that the park is open, gold and diamond season pass holders, which I'm a gold pass holder, can use their season pass as a time saver pass, which is their skip the line system to skip the line on rides for the first hour. So I was going to take advantage of that today to get on as many rides as I could within the first hour of the park opening. However, the park opened 10 minutes ago, and based on this, it's probably going to be afternoon by the time I actually get in the park. So probably won't be using that today, unfortunately. But this isn't necessarily a staffing problem. They have every single turnstile open, or every single toll gate open. There's a lot of people coming at once for opening day of Smoky Mountain Christmas, I guess. I don't know. I have not seen it this bad this year, so. Park's been open for 10 minutes and lightning rod's already up to an hour wait, which is, I guess that's typical for opening on a day this busy though, because it's the first ride at the front that everyone sees in crowds too. But I mean, this has been my home park for over a year now, and I have never seen it this bad. They did redo the parking lot this year and add extra toll gates, so this is operating at an even higher capacity than last year. I can't imagine if they still had the last year's toll gate system with this mess going on here. I'm hoping they left a lane open on the end down there for the resort shuttles that take people between, you know, the on-site hotel and the park, because that would really suck if you were over at Dreammore and you took the shuttle over and got stuck in this. If you take the public bus, which they call the trolley, from like Pigeon Forge here, that comes in at the other end, so it avoids this entirely. But the resort shuttles usually come through here, so I don't really know what their plan is for that. But yeah, I always hear horror stories about Smoky Mountain Christmas parking, and this is only 10 minutes after the park's opened, and this is what it's looking like. The parking lot looks like it's almost full. I don't know if they're going to hit parking lot capacity today. So if you are visiting Dollywood, the Pigeon Forge area, and you end up getting a hotel or even the cabin that's like right on the strip or something, then I highly recommend that you just take the Pigeon Forge trolley over. I think it's like $2, so you save a lot of money on parking and you don't have to deal with this mess. You can just ride right in. I've never done it before, but it seems like it would be a lot more seamless than this. They do have a sign out saying that they're anticipating high attendance today and potentially, you know, running out of parking. So hopefully we get one of the last spots, because I kind of don't want to try to park in Pigeon Forge and come all the way back over here. But if that's what we gotta do, then that's what we gotta do. On the bright side, they got Christmas lights on the parking gates. Probably can't see that in the video, it doesn't come across very well, but also, if you are gonna drive here, they haven't changed parking prices in a long time, but general parking is $25. They used to not post that online. Now they do. It's still really hard to find, though. I wish they'd be a little more transparent. But if you're trying to figure out whether you need to get a gold pass for your season pass, or if you're just coming for the day and you want to know how much it is to park, $25 or free with the gold pass like I have here. You know, if there's any space left for you when you get here, that appears to be a genuine concern. Well, you look at this, we're down almost to B lot, so honestly, I'm just gonna walk. We're not near a tram stop anyway. But D lot, the farthest back lot that's not overflow, was pretty much almost full. But for some reason, the leftmost lane where I was, leftmost two lanes, they were just telling to proceed past D and keep going down here, I guess, to fill in just the occasional empty spot in these front lots. And I drove around for a while, thought I wasn't gonna be able to find one, but I did, so that's good. So that was a little lucky. Unfortunately, that whole process took almost 20 minutes. It is busy. The nice thing about Smoky Mountain Christmas is, unlike most parks that have a very limited attraction selection open for Christmas, Dollywood has everything open except the water rides, which close for obvious reasons, but everything else stays open. It's just like a normal park operating day throughout Smoky Mountain Christmas, which is nice. Looking at the front of A-Lot, they're playing some Christmas music as we're making our way to the front of the park here. All right, pretty fast getting through security. I will say the new Evolve systems I got this year, really nice. Even with this level of crowds, there was absolutely no line for security. What there is a line for is ticketing. All these losers didn't buy their tickets in advance, and I got my season pass, so we're just proceeding to the gates. There are some really nice Christmas decorations on the ticketing windows, though. I don't think those were here last year, or they were different or so. Alright, here we are. Let's cut left with apparently everyone else. This used to be a trick, because everyone would go right. It used to be a trick to cut left, but apparently everyone else figured out the trick. And look at the line. That's for the preferred parking lot to get in, if you paid the extra for preferred parking. And that line's longer than the line for standard entry right now. It's crazy. Yeah, look at that. That is not where it's at. You can kind of see through these trees over the fence. That's the preferred parking entrance line. Holy crap. Wow, looks like they've done a little bit more with at least this area of Glacier Ridge than what they did in the past. Blue trees and stuff. Obviously all this will look better at night. It's kind of the point. But this way, a little bit better look. All looks nice. I have to talk a lot so the music doesn't get me copyrighted. It probably will anyway, won't it? I will probably do that. Icicles dipping off my screen line. Which is cool. Holy shit, nerd moment. Rain is here. It's been about 2.5 weeks since the last time I'm here, and they've made some pretty big progress with the Big Bear Mountain site, and there is a crane on site now. So that's pretty dope. What have I missed? That's track installed. Holy, wow, okay. Yeah, look, it looks really good, the track color. But we got 10 minutes until golden hours end, so I'm gonna go take advantage of that and snag a ride on Dragonflyer, because I hate waiting for that line with one train operations. And then I want to try to get on the rest of the roller coasters. Try to get on all of them in one day. Shouldn't be too hard. But we got to do construction out there in Big Bear Mountain too, apparently. We got a big ass crane here. Oh, it's actually working. It's lifting something. That's pretty dope. Let's go Dragonflyer line though. Ride though before the golden hours expires. Although the time saver line looks long. We'll see if we make it in time. All right.
It's not scary.
Wish me luck. We got 10 minutes.
Not.
That's such a good family coaster. I really love that. Also, we got right on. Like, I literally walked in the line. A bunch of people got out of the time saver line for some reason, and then they just took me on. So, no delay. I could probably go again, but it's like 5 minutes till golden hours, and so I'm not going to do that. All right. I'm going to try to go ahead and do a run of all the park's roller coasters, but the lines are already getting really long. So we're going to see how that works out. Rides are warming up nicely though. I just saw Wild Eagle cycle and it was moving significantly faster through the 0G roll than what I observed from the parking lot. So that's good. It also is 72 degrees right now and it's supposed to get up to like 80 today. And yes, it is November. It's nice, but I also wish it would cool off because for the whole Smoky Mountain Christmas vibe with all the snow decorations and stuff, it kind of needs to be a little colder. It doesn't have to be 20 degrees, but at least 30 or 40 would be nice. I'm going to the back of the park for Fire Chaser because it's already up to a 45-minute wait, and anyone that knows anything about that ride knows it'll only get worse from there. So let's go get that done. I really do want to get on every roller coaster today if I can. Do you have the Christmas tree up? It's not particularly impressive now. I mean, it's just a perfectly shaped Christmas tree, although it is giant. But every single one of these lights is individually programmable. So at night they have a little fun show where they can do different scenes on it and stuff. It's very neat, very neat. Hopefully I'll get to see that tonight, but I don't know. We'll see how this day goes. Alright, here we go to that 45-minute wait, and we'll see how bad it ends up being. I am still glad I spent the time saver skip on Dragonflyer though, because that ride only runs one train, so the line just crawls. This should be running 3 trains on a day like this. I guess we'll find out. Never mind, it would appear they're running 2 trains. One on the lift hill, one's about to re-enter the station. They've been running only 2 trains on some pretty busy days lately, so I don't know if they are having a problem with the block system or they need to do a rebuild on one of the trains or what the deal is. Okay, main queue is only half full. This could certainly be a lot worse, so I'll take it.
Fire Chaser Express. Fire Chaser Express takes you on a 2-minute and 19-second ride, featuring a forward and backward launch. Fire Chaser Express, in order to remain upright in the seat during quick accelerated forward and backward, right and left turns.
Trying to come back.
Attention recruits. Listen up for important safety information. 01 negative G's. All recruits must have upper body control in order to remain upright in the seat during quick accelerated forward and backward, right and left turns. At least 39 inches tall and less than 48 inches tall must be accompanied by a person at least 16 years old. We recommend recruits with heart conditions, high blood pressure, and/or neck injuries, recent surgery or illness at any
like Charlie's on a lot of fire problems. Unfortunate. Silly guy. Apparently he owns this shed over here that looks like it kind of blew up, so that's great. But it's been about 38 minutes. It'll be 40 by the time we get on the train, which is less than the 45 advertised, so that's always good to see. Could have been a lot shorter with 3 trains though. Just saying. Rip to all these people with how long the line is. I think it's going all the way out onto the path, so I got here just in time. It took me 40 minutes to get through that, so I assume this here is probably close to around 2 hours, so ripped all these people. So the park has hit the level of crowds where the Wi-Fi doesn't work anymore because it's too overloaded, and cell service doesn't work anymore because it's too overloaded. And so not only do we not have internet, but also apparently we overloaded and killed the wait time boards as well. They all say due to connectivity issues, ride wait time status is temporarily unavailable. So good job, Parks So credit, we broke the wait time boards. All right, here we go. This is what I need. No idea what the filter status is. It won't light up, but I'll take it. I really don't care right now. Yeah, Fire Chaser kind of slapping today. I mean, floater airtime over all the hills and everything. More than I usually get, it felt like. Maybe it's because it's been a few weeks since I've been on a ride, but also the theming's incredible. All of the special effects and the little shed thing are actually working today, which is awesome. Especially awesome on a crowded day like this, because it means a lot of people are going to get to experience the ride the way it's supposed to be. Overall, pretty good. So as you can see, I'm actually bolting out of here because we can't see any of the ride wait times right now. It's 1 p.m. I haven't eaten lunch yet. Also, all I've had to eat today was that Honeycrisp apple, which admittedly was pretty delicious. However, I need some more stuff in my system, so I'm going back to the front of the park where most of the food places are. And we're gonna grab something to eat. And then we'll see about rides from there. I'm pretty happy we managed to get through both of the family coasters because those are the ones that notoriously have some of the most awful wait times due to their low capacities and high appeal to, you know, families, which is most of who's here. Good news is I did get bored one day, and so I just went ahead and did some of the capacity calculations for what we can expect to get out of Big Bear Mountain. And if that ride runs all 3 trains, which I'm 99% sure it'll have 3 trains, then it should be able to get around, I think it was 1,200 or 1,400 riders per hour, which would be the highest capacity, at least roller coaster in the park. And even just running 2 trains, it would still be able to get around 900 riders per hour, which is better than Fire Chaser, definitely better than Dragon Flyer. With 2 trains, it'd be about the same as Wild Eagle and a little bit lower than Tennessee Tornado on guest throughput. But with 3 trains, it would be the highest throughput ride in the park, which honestly, that's exactly what Dollywood needs, is their highest throughput ride in the park to be a brand new family coaster. That would really help lines in general. So as with all of our Dollywood festivals recently, we do have a lot of seasonal food items. I was looking at the list a bit last night. I can't pull the list back up now because it's online and they can't even get their wait time boards to sync up. That's how overloaded the network here is. So there's no way that I'm pulling that up. We'll just go walk around to the places that usually have the seasonal food items and read off the boards, see what we got. It's like half of the items up here involve turkey pot roast in some way, shape, or form. Like they're like turkey pot roast fries, turkey pot roast sandwich, turkey pot roast, pot roast. So I like to imagine at the beginning of every day there's a big kitchen somewhere in the park where they're just making like a witch's cauldron full of turkey pot roast and just distributing it to all the restaurants for the day. Every guest will eat turkey pot roast. I thought something seemed a little quiet over here. The fountain's broken. Get well soon. Also, they couldn't come up with a better name than Cranberry Orange Drink. Interesting. Look at that fat pot roast. The most miraculous thing was, on a day this busy, actually finding somewhere to sit by Market Square. This is the only chair here, but fortunately I'm alone today. But yeah, you get what's advertised. Although I will say $13.99 for this is really a lot. Dollywood's food prices didn't used to be that terrible, but they're getting worse. Sometimes as bad as like Cedar Fair, but we're getting there faster than I'd like to be. Although they don't have near as many of these seasonal drinks right now, and they're not pushing them as hard, which is weird because I figure the profit margins have to be insane. I mean, this is basically just watered down orange juice and they're charging $5 for it, and idiots like me will buy it. Yeah, it's literally just watered down orange juice. I mean, it's not bad. It's still good, but like I just expected a little bit more. Most of the other ones I've had have been much better than that. If you are looking to save money eating at Dollywood, though, I always recommend not getting the seasonal food items. They're fun, especially for people like me that are here a lot and have had everything else to have something new. But they are a little bit more expensive and a little bit smaller portions than most other places. You can usually get like a full meal, like burger, fries, and everything for like $10 or $11 here, whereas this will be like closer to $13 for less food. So just keep that in mind if you visit during a festival. You can still go to a regular food place and get regular food cheaper. All right, let's see about this. Pot roast on fries. I don't know what else to tell you. I do really love the white cheddar sauce they use though. We use this for like everything, but it's still really good in this context too. So they started selling the 2023 cups, and as you can see back there, they are green with the Big Bear Mountain prints on the side, which I think looks awesome. I'm excited. I didn't buy one yet because I still have the 2022 mug, and also I haven't even renewed my season pass for next year yet. I will. I just haven't done it yet. Oh, Santa and Frosty are here. Sweet. Got a nearly full overflow queue here at Lightning Rod. Luckily, they do have single riders. But I don't know how long that'll be. Well, that's fun. Poor people. Imagine not being the only one in the party. But at least it's not like coming down the stairs. That's good. Yeah, no, we're looking pretty good in single rider land, I think. We'll find out as we turn this corner. And oh, sweet. Yeah, this is good, because that has to be like an hour and a half long. That ride cannot be real. It's, wow. I feel like I'm overhyping it, but at the same time, I've ridden it around 30 times just this year, and it does not get old at all. At least for me. I mean, everyone likes something different in a ride. Well, that's exactly my type of ride, with the theming in the queue line, the sound effects, the launch, and all the airtime, and the perfect amount of little rattle and roughness. It's not butter smooth, but it works in its advantage. It is aggressive. Yeah, I just need to do a review of that ride. Although that time I did get a bit of the good old RMC stapling from the positive forces, which is not comfy chilling on the brake run with that thing digging into your thighs and your shins. But anyways.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? Due to current dry weather.
Yeah, no fireworks show tonight because it's very dry in the area. We haven't had rain in a long time here. It's really the perfect weather conditions today too. It feels weird because it's what, like 75 degrees. So the Christmas music and Christmas decorations don't seem to go. Creates a weird vibe. But in terms of just theme park day in general, this is perfect. Although we are apparently supposed to get some scattered thunderstorms this evening. So we'll see how that goes. But as you heard with the fireworks show being canceled, it is pretty dry. We do need the rain. So I'm not complaining in that regard. However, we'll see if that probably ends up shutting down rides. We'll see. It may not even rain. I don't know. Going up to hit some more roller coasters here. I'm just suddenly quite exhausted, so I'm not really sure why. Going with this. Definitely not reused from fall tunnel. So this is weird. The stairs on your right would normally be the time saver stairs, but as you can see, they put up new signage here. So time saver goes in the left entrance instead of the right entrance now, so they changed that, as well as ADA. And then we're gonna go. This is weird because I was just here like 3 weeks ago, and it's always been standard entrance on the left, time saver on the right. They swapped it on us. We got temporary queues up for that. This queue kind of does need to be redone because on really busy days, this can fill up pretty quickly. So I don't really see how this helps. It's just weird. I got my phone to work intermittently, but they haven't gotten wait times to work at all. Oh my gosh, we were just in time. Don't you dare even think about that basketball. Thunderhead's good. Oh, and the ride-op did confirm that they are going to be retracking another section over this off-season. He didn't know exactly which one, but they are planning on doing that, which is awesome. They've been taking really good care of this ride. Alright, ride break real quick so I can go get a construction update on Big Bear Mountain because I want to make sure with the timing of the train and stuff like that, I get that done long before it gets dark. Not that it's going to get dark anytime soon, but I want to get that out of the way so I can just enjoy the rest of the day. It's like the wait times are trying to come back to life. They didn't get very far. Alright, heading back to hopefully get ready to get on this train, hopefully. Well, no, the park's really crowded, so that doesn't do good for the train. Basically, if you want to ride the train at Dollywood these days, you better come on a dead day. And unfortunately, with the wait time system being down, that means that you also can't see the train departures in the app right now, which is not good. So we're just gonna go and get on the train at some point.
Ladies and gentlemen, due to current dry weather conditions, the Merry and Dry Fireworks Show will not take place tonight.
Tell me that one more time, I dare you. I'm just kidding. It's actually a good thing that they keep saying that to make sure that everyone in the park is aware. It's just the fact that that's like the 12th time I've heard that today. The exact same announcement. This park feels huge sometimes, particularly when you're trying to walk around. There might be hope for me getting on here. Possible. It's possible. Unlikely, but possible. Yeah, never mind. This is the line, so it's a bit worse than I thought. This is the level of commitment I have to getting this construction update done, just so y'all know. Can't wait for this mosh pit.
Okay, everyone, look over to your left. Take it off. You have to try to keep it that way. So on the count of three, let's get the big children howdy. 1, 2, 3, howdy! Coming up on your right, Dollywood Bridgeville, home of that famous cinnamon bread. You definitely want to get 2 loaves because 1 loaf ain't going to make it back to that car. Start addition to our engine number 70. See the fuel fire up. All the She likes to wave there. On the count of 3, let's tell you to blow the whistle. 1, 2, 3. Blow the whistle.
Love, and I know you got plenty of that to spare, so I'll start by sharing mine with you.
Hey guys, look up there, wave at her, Fireman Julie. Wave at her, guys. She likes to be waved at.
Santa's been checking all around the world. Want to know what's going on with every single boy and girl. And the boogie woogie choo-choo train. Santa got us thinking in the vision. Santa Claus is coming in a boogie woogie choo-choo train.
Hey, everyone, we got our chicken lady out here on your left in the valley, Miss Lillian. Hey, Miss Lillian, we love you. Y'all go see Miss Lillian, get y'all a chicken breast. Hey, come on, guys. 1, 2, 3.
Well, times have changed, but not my memories. And no matter what.
And yeah, please do not forget your children. Yesterday, somebody left 3 children behind. We took them to Lost and Found.
All right, let's get out of here. Yeah, if you want to meet Santa Claus, you do it in Parts on Twitter, which is a little interesting. A bit of a line for it at the moment, it appears. I wouldn't go do that by myself anyway. Gotta love the train though. All those decorations that come on it and everything. In other news, you might not be able to see it, but lightning rod got stuck. It's on the launch track. LOL. I'll go over there. I want to see that. Considering my luck, they probably have already swung launched it by the time I got over there. But I'm gonna go check anyway. This is what it means to be a nerd. Okay, they're currently evacuating it. Forgot about that. I forgot. I don't think they're allowed to swing launch it with people on it. Especially not after the trains did a little bumpy last year. The sign says temporarily delayed instead of temporarily closed, which in Dollywood terms means they're expecting to reopen soon and they haven't closed the queue. So I think they'll probably just finish evacuating and then swing launch. Let's go see though. Going up the single rider stairs will be a better view if I do go for a swing launch. I hope I do, this will be cool. That usually means it's about to go.
Is that usually what happens?
Yeah. God damn it. Where is it?
But that's not going to be quick.
It made it all the way to the top, didn't it? I don't think I've seen that before. Usually it goes like halfway up and stops. I haven't seen it get all the way up and stop. That's weird. Yeah. The guy I was talking to works at the corporate office for Cedar Fair in Charlotte. So that was kind of cool. He just skedaddled, so probably won't be seeing him again. Alright, that's right. Just missed it, but the train just went, so I swing launch that one. I don't know why it's failing out, but I'm not gonna head over there right now. Got other things to do. I had some more questions from Mr. Cedar Fair corporate man, but it was an interesting conversation. But he really skedaddled the second that that train rolled back. So he's got a purple Iron Gauzy shirt. I'll look out for him, see if I see him again. There's a weird thing about meeting other enthusiasts at parks. Is you always have a fun conversation, but then for some reason when you're done with the ride or whatever, y'all just go your separate ways, never talk to each other again. So I think we can start to break that culture a little bit. I'm just going down to Country Fair. For some reason on the park map, this is labeled as like Peppermint Valley or something like that. They just decided to change the name of the area temporarily, I guess. Only on the map though, it doesn't say anything here. If you look around, all the bushes have like white and red lights in them, like candy canes. So I guess that's why. Still just funny though, I was looking at the map last night and I was like, wait, what the heck is Peppermint Valley? And I was like, oh, they just renamed Country Fair, I guess. Yeah, a bunch of the game prizes throughout the park, so like these giant, like 10-foot tall fan things. I hardly see how that's a prize. It seems like a punishment that you have to carry that stupid thing around the rest of the day and figure out how to shove it in your car and figure out what you're gonna do with it at home. It seems like a curse. It doesn't seem like a prize. Oh, they have a side door to Iron Horse open. And they added a few little indoor tables here. It's a little neat, I guess. Apparently they have baked potato soup in here. I want to try that. They're selling the regular size pizzas too, which is interesting. Super nice outdoor eating space here. Nice and hungry, so I got the Klondike Katie, which is their meat lovers pizza, with the loaded baked potato soup, which is a seasonal food item, but not as absurdly expensive as the rest. It's only $5 for the whole bowl, so that's pretty cool. It's very nice outside, love it. Probably have all this space to sit out here and enjoy the weather. Low 70s, feels nice. All right, here we are. Can't go wrong with a baked potato soup, honestly. They have it like in a fancy ceramic pot on the, they have little stoves in Iron Horse now, like where you order. It's interesting. I hate how they cut the flatbreads though. Like, look at that. Giant. They used to cut them in squares. That was much better. This year they're like, yeah, we're just gonna cut them right down the middle diagonally. They do have trays now, which is nice. Which I did. I probably shouldn't have done, because now I'm stuffed. That's sick. Let's go ride some rides. I guess the lightning ride resurrected itself in those like 10 minutes, so that's pretty dope. Hopefully I can get a night ride on it tonight. Those night rides during Smoky Mountain Christmas are my favorite. When you're coming back down the hill and you just see the Christmas lights, like a airplane coming into a runway out of control. It's an experience, that's for sure. Okay, did they change this logo, or am I just going crazy? Somebody tell me. Predicament. My phone's running low on battery, and my portable charger that I thought was all the way full is not, so I've already used pretty much all of it. So it's not good. I don't know how much more footage I'm gonna be able to get, unfortunately. I wanted to do a nighttime walkthrough of the whole park with the lights and everything, but I don't know if there's enough battery out here to do that. Well, while I'm here, nobody's gonna stop me. This is really the company that's repurposed out the drive. That's how you get this without insurance. It's been a while since I've ridden this. Actually, it's been like 3 or 4 years. Yeah, it was a fun chaser. Yeah, I don't know what was wrong with it last time I rode it, because it's actually running pretty smooth today. I had a good time for what it was. Confidence in Zamperla restored, mostly. I still think it's hilarious that they're probably the company doing the dragster renovation. This will be interesting for sure. Hydration is a key element to a successful and fun theme park day. Advice from a professional coaster enthusiast. Yes, I'm now professional, I decided. Yes, we're back in Wildwood Grove, which is much better decorated this year than last year, I would say. However, we're going back into Hidden Hollow, which I have not been in this year, I don't think. And I'm gonna see if the phone chargers in there are working, the wall outlets, because there are not very many places here with phone chargers. There's some up by Reds and Lightning Rod, but they're so old that the charger doesn't stay in the wall, it just falls out. These just weren't working at all last time I tried, but that was last year, so we'll see if they fixed them. So you just forget this is here. It's really nice to have an indoor air-conditioned heat space. It's just so far away from everything else, so it's like not very convenient to get to, but miraculously these outlets are working today, so I'm gonna charge up a bit. Miraculously these outlets are working today, so I'm gonna charge up for a bit. I'm kind of stuck on this wall. I hope that fire alarm doesn't go off, that'd be loud. But yeah, Feels good to sit down too. Alright, that was a nice 30-minute break. Let my legs rest a little bit sitting down and get juice in my phone. It's up to like 70% now, so hopefully that's good to get through the rest of the night. We'll see. Alright, let's go get the rest of those coasters like I've been trying to do all day. It is so dang overcast today. I meant to do a daytime walkthrough as well, like I've done on my other channel in the past, but it just didn't seem quite right with how overcast it got suddenly. I'm gonna pick a sunny day to do that. And next week or the week after that, whenever I am back here again, because it will be soon. It will be soon. I love Smoky Mountain Christmas. Alright, watch out, Mystery Mine. I'm coming for you. Not that it really matters. It's not like I'm gonna do anything to you. It's probably like a 20 or 30 minute wait if I had to guess in there. I don't know. I have to guess because they still have their wait time system back up for any ride except Lighting Rod. Lighting Rods is working, but none of the rest are. Such a weird message. You can clean this rip off at one point, but people just can't stop for like 9 seconds.
Doing 3 acts and all clear. He knows each other.
What a freaking ride, Mystery Mine. That ride slaps. I don't care what anyone else says. It is a little bit rough, but it's not bad. And you gotta know how to ride it. There's certain ways you can ride it where you can, reduce your head trauma and such. The theming is so good. Drops and everything. Actually got a bit of airtime this time. This is good. It's running smoother than usual. All very good stuff. But yeah, it's getting dark now, as well as overcast. It's starting to sprinkle, so this might be the thunder showers we were warned about coming in, so I gotta finish up the roller coasters. I gotta do them all, so it'll suck if I miss out on getting to film some of the other stuff I wanted to film, but I gotta get on all the rides. The Bloody Ride sign's back. Heck yeah. Sweet. Fake snow. Fake snow, yeah. Actually, that's kind of cold. You can't see because it's dark, but it's raining. Not too hard, but it's getting better. I'm still out there, but there's just so much crowds. It's hard to walk, I'm kind of a professional crowd weaver at this point, being to go to theme parks enough, but sometimes there just ain't much you can do about it. I'm gonna go get in the cover queue.
Wild Eagle.
3.
Wild Eagle takes
There's
you
a
on
slick
a tour
decision.
with
We're about to find out what's closed.
including a
Just got
100
under some cover because there was some cold rain. Alright, moment of truth. Look at these stairs. See how long the line is. Oh. Yeah, that's doable. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Whew. guess we will find out if it's still raining when we get out of here.
Everybody else, please keep your toes behind the yellow line because these gates will be closing soon.
It's going to be an experience. It runs so fast with a slicked up wet track. I was graying out. But yeah, it stopped raining right when we went out, so I'm still dry. That's nice. Ops were atrocious though. It took like 20 minutes for like a 4-train wait in the station, which is awful, especially for how busy they were today. They should have been doing much better than that. But it means time is of the essence. Let's go get on Tennessee Tornado. This will be nuts with slicked up wet track. It's about to be an experience for sure. I don't know what's up with the like smooth jazz I got going on around Tennessee Tornado. Usually for Christmas time they have some soft piano music with wind sound effects around this area, but they changed their style this year. Yeah, typical Tennessee Tornado at night, MTQ. How it tends to be. We like it that way though. That ride got forces. That's about all I gotta say. Like very strong forces. I love the drop on that ride too though. That's probably my favorite part personally is that drop. I think that's my favorite drop in the whole park. And there they were rolling 2 trains even though it's a walk-on. The train in front of us had 5 people on it and our train had 3 people on it. That's the kind of operations I want to see at other places. Wild Eagle. Fire Chaser. I love this whole like icicle area. But I'm walking through it fast because we gotta get on Blazing Fury, you know? We have to. We've done every coaster, even Whistle Pump Chaser. So we have to ride Blazing Fury. There's really not an option. Let's finish what we started. I do unironically enjoy this ride though. Yeah, that's sick. Sweet. Not what I expected, honestly. Final.
Good. Fire home.
Noisy crew this time around.
This is straight.
Survived Blazing Fury, 10 out of 10. Love it. Such a good classic dark ride attraction, but also happens to be a roller coaster. Now that I've done all those coasters, I don't think I have time to do a full walkthrough of the entire park, especially not with these crowds, but I'll at least go through Glacier Ridge and do a walkthrough video of that. And I'll do the whole park next time I'm here. As soon as I finish that Glacier Ridge walkthrough, then I'm gonna go finish out the ride on Lightning Rod, I guess. Can't really bounce between Lightning Rod and anything because there's no other like throw rides in that area. Well, this kind of looks a lot better coming from this direction. But, you know, none of this stuff comes across very well on camera. It just kind of ends up blown out and stuff. But, I just finished doing my Glacier Ridge walkthrough video, which I'm kind of not sure if I'm going to end up uploading because, I don't know. I like to do commentary through them, but then it doesn't sound very great. So, I don't know. Wondering if that kind of video would be better with or without commentary. I'm deciding. I don't really know. Let me know what you guys think would be better. I'd be very interested. I mean, I see advantages and disadvantages to both. I like to do the commentary, but also sometimes it's nice to, you know, just have a walkthrough of the area. So, anyways. Coming back here though to get one night ride on Thunderhead before I go get Lightning Rod night rides. Hopefully multiple. It'll kind of depend on how long the Thunderhead line is. I'm banking on it being a walk-on as it normally is, but we'll find out. Pretty much every Thunderhead night ride for me has been a walk-on. Didn't notice that tree before. That is totally done up, but moment of truth, and yeah, walk-on, sweet. I don't know why Thunderhead night rides are so great. They just are. And it's like 70 degrees right now, which is great night ride temperature. I mean, there's something to be said for the frigid, cold 40-degree night ride, but this is nice too. We still got 30 minutes before park close, so let's go get that Lightning Rod night ride. Oh wow, this really looks beautiful from here. Wow. Awesome. I love how that lights up. So we'll be back in about 30 minutes to leave. Not yet though. Not yet. This is scarily deserted. Yeah, I guess the last part of the holidays is already shown for the night. Quite some time ago, and Chasing Rainbows is closed for the whole season. So, nothing over here at all. Freaking weird. It's a nice little fucking Christmas tree they got. Oh, yeah. It's headed into the 50s. 50s are apparently cool now. So I just shut for the night. I was going to get a drink refill. I got 20 minutes. So I'm going to run just across the bridge over here to Rivertown, where I think there's a drink refill station that's, you know, just always open, and grab some soda. Okay, yeah, never mind. I shuttered that one too. It's really annoying. It's like 30 minutes to park close, and they've already shuttered all the drink fountains. Like, not really great of them, but whatever. Let's go ride Lightning Rod. I'm sure it takes longer to shut down Lightning Rod than a drink fountain at the end of the night. That's all I'm saying. Alright, please be empty so I can ride twice. Please. Maybe I should have come a little bit earlier when the track would be a little more slicked up and wet, but whatever. Okay, so after earlier, they're already one train now. Online, so he said they're probably not going to get everyone through until 10. Luckily, I'm in single rider, so I had a good night here before that. Alright, it's closed for the night, but we did get one night ride. Feeling bad for the crew. They're going to be here till like 10 o'clock because they got a full queue right now and running one train, but hopefully they'll make it. Let's look at how pretty all these lights are as we head out. I'm sure we'll be back here soon. My thigh is hurting because with Lightning Rod you have the seat belt that goes underneath the lap bar, and so there's the metal part where the two ends of the seat belt click together, and I had that between my thigh and the lap bar. And if you've ridden that ride, you know how strong the airtime is. So it was slamming my thigh into that metal piece on the seatbelt, and I think I've probably bruised my thigh. So pro tip, don't do that. It's the first time I've heard the closing song in a while, because I'm usually just on the ride when it closes. Alright, out we go. I'm just going to walk, because I'm sure the train lines are ridiculous. And luckily, there's not terribly far away today. Extreme luck. I got the Dollywood Express going out back there. I don't know why it's going out post-closing, but or they might just be putting it in storage. Probably still has to whistle when they move it, even if it's just going into storage for the night. That's probably what it is. The hot light was on, and I sure as heck don't have to be up early tomorrow morning, so unfortunately it looks like everyone else leaving Dollywood had the same idea too, so I'll get my donut. I'll get it. I haven't had a fresh, warm Krispy Kreme in a long time. For some reason when I looked just now, Log Ride, which is the app I use to track coaster stuff, just kind of forgot some of my rides that I definitely put in, which has happened before. So if you do use Log Ride, just watch for that. I've noticed some weird glitches with it lately. I still think it's the best coaster tracking app out there, especially if you want to track more than just coasters. You can track shows and flat rides and stuff like that in there. But the only frustrations I've really had with it is just stuff that, you know, I want to be different, but not for any reason other than me having my own preferences, which is why I'll probably end up making spreadsheets for this stuff, which is what the vast majority of coaster enthusiasts I talk to do. They just have their own spreadsheets so they can organize however they want, have their data spit out however they want on their coasters and flat rides and stuff like that. So I'll probably still use Log Ride when I'm at the parks just because it's really convenient to stick things in there, but then I'll probably just transcribe everything to a spreadsheet when I get home is probably what I'm gonna start doing. But there are some cool spreadsheet templates out there, like the coaster101.com one is pretty detailed, but I'll probably just end up making my own. This is like the most coaster nerdy thing to be talking about, but it is scary the percentage of coaster enthusiasts that keep track of every time they've ridden a ride in a spreadsheet. That's what we do. Okay, leave us alone. Well, I'm home now, so that's the end of the video, because it's kind of hard to keep doing a amusement park trip vlog when you're at home. Anyways, thank you so much for anybody that made it to the end watching this. If you haven't already, be sure to subscribe for more Dollywood videos and other theme park related videos on the channel very, very soon, and maybe even just some other travel stuff outside the amusement industry as well, but mostly amusement industry focused stuff here. I'm really excited to get this going. So, and of course, you can always check out my other channel, Variety Entertainment, for some of my older videos if this interested you. And otherwise, I'll see you later.